Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 58 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Williams.
Well, the celebration is officially on in the corner for the UFC's undisputed women's strawweight champion. She defends her title with style points tonight as she gets the knockout victory over the #1 contender. And Joe, what a moment for this fighter. Dealt with a lot of adversity during this training camp. A lot of people were questioning if she could come in here and dust a contender of this quality. She answered all of those questions and then some. The corner could not be more happy with the effort they got out of the strawweight queen here tonight. folks, here she is with much fanfare, the #1 ranked strawweight contender. And there's no debate as to who is the #1 contender in this division. She has earned this title shot, richly deserving. Now, of course, we see what she can do with it.
Yeah, she's earned it. I mean, she's taken the long route. Nothing's been given to her. And she said that she would not change anything. She wanted to make sure that she was prepared to not only get here, but become the champion of the world. She believes that her skills are ready. She believes that her mind's ready, body's ready. She's ready to go and feels that by the end of the night, she will be the world champion.
Perhaps the biggest issue is just that the champion she is facing is otherworldly, has been on a serious run, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. She'll try to dethrone her here tonight. Here we go, the UFC strawweight champion, and some would argue the best pound-for-pound women's mixed martial arts athlete in the world today. All of that being said, the magnitude of this challenge and this challenger is not lost on the incumbent.
No, it's not lost on her. She recognizes what's in front of her. She knows that this is going to be a tough fight. But she assured us that she has not left any stone unturned. She has trained hard. She has been thorough. She has been diligent. She has done everything to ensure that she keeps her belt at the end of the night.
And she's not cocky, right? It's a confidence. There's an underlying humility, and it's a mental fortitude that, candidly, not a lot of fighters have. She's got it in spades, and we'll see if she can remain the hunted with a successful defense tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this women's championship fight. She won her last fight by knockout, successfully defended the title. And in this division, a lot of women have succumbed to her power. They think they know what's coming, but once they feel it in the octagon, it's a totally different animal. So obviously, the #1 contender tonight believes she's prepared for what's coming back. We'll see how she...
Oh!
Changes her stance yet again. Missed on the right hand.
Oh! Nice leg kick. She did a great job getting the leg kick to the target.
Oh, and there's another leg kick. Just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fighter.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be.
Trying to kick the leg out. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Just misses with a left hook there. And the kick lands. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Leg kick got home by her there. Oh, she landed another nice leg kick. Just misses there with the left. Oh, man, that's a gash right on the lip. That can't feel good. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Man, she looks ambidextrous as she lands that combination. Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Oh, my goodness, what a right hand.
Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner after that round, Kowalkiewicz' corner is going to have to take a look at that lip. It got cut in that round. It is starting to bleed profusely, and you got to think that could give her problems as this fight continues. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. Chief among it, the big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and if she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
Yes, beautiful kick lands.
Oh!
Now we're going. Oh, uppercut. Oh, that one landed, yep. Oh, another one.
Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobbly legs.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, so she lands a huge strike there, and now she's taunting her opponent.
I mean, she is feeling so good tonight. She's trying to work on her physically and mentally.
Gotta think she's gonna go hard and go for a finish here. I'm just not sure why she is backing off the pedal a little bit.
I don't know why she isn't committing herself to finishing this fight. She has done a great job of setting up the attacks that hurt her opponent. She just not has been able to put her out completely. I want to see what she will change to ultimately end the night. Oh!
Oh, that's it!
Oh, my God!
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Williams.
Well, she came in as the undisputed queen of the 115-pounders, and Joe, that is exactly the way she goes out. There she is, and still UFC women's strawweight champion, and what a way to get the job done tonight. She gets the flush KO, and that is one celebration going on in that corner right now. An amazing moment and result for the undisputed best at 115 pounds.
ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here she is, ladies and gentlemen, a woman who needs no introduction, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion, and man, has her popularity soared since her last title defense. She won that fight by knockout. She'll be looking to do the same here tonight. So she lands the double jab now, DC, and again, she has said a lot about not just being a one-trick pony, not just being one and done, but to continue to throw volume, and she is certainly doing that.
She's doing a fantastic job fighting behind the jab. And look at her double it up. Thing of beauty.
Ooh!
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Man, these women not wasting any time and both realizing a lot of success offensively early.
It's a great fight. It looks like it belongs in a video game.
Oh! Beautiful combination!
Oh, nice body shot. And landing some nasty strikes.
A big right hand lands.
Ooh, nice leg kick.
Oh! Big right hand.
Oh, man, he's hard. Oh, another one. Oh! She's getting up, yep.
Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night.
Rodriguez's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. And now...
Oh, man! Oh! You never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Oh, a big left hand!
There it is again. Look at that. Good kick.
That'll...
Oh my goodness! That'll do it! Wow! Wow!
The venerable Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner.
right, so here she is, the #1 strawweight contender, back in a championship setting for the first time in a long time. And when we asked her at the fighter meeting about that first title fight, she didn't even want to talk about it. She believes this version of herself would absolutely steamroll that previous version.
Yeah, and if that's the case, she was already really good fighter. So for her to make that statement tells me that she has seen some real improvement in her preparation and in her second run towards getting to a UFC championship opportunity. She feels ready and says that tonight she finally reaches the mountaintop.
Now, we have seen some fighters get a third shot to win a UFC title, but it is rare. We'll see what she can do with this golden second opportunity here tonight. Well, it is ubiquitously regarded as the deepest division in women's MMA. We're talking about strawweight, 115 pounds, and this is the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this women's championship fight. She won her last fight by knockout, successfully defended the title. And in this division, a lot of women have succumbed to her power. They think they know what's coming, but once they feel it in the octagon, it's a totally different animal. So obviously, the #1 contender tonight believes she's prepared for what's coming back. We'll see how she deals with the early offensive onslaught from the champion. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Oh, good series of punches by her there.
She's in her zone. She's flowing right now.
Trying to double up on that jab.
She's fighting behind the jab.
Well, she has come out aggressively as usual, swinging early and often. I wonder if she can keep this up over the whole fight.
It's a crazy pace. If she is not taken down, then for sure she can fight at this pace. But the moment all the takedowns are added, she may find herself struggling. Maybe that's why she's fighting so aggressively to finish the fight before all the grappling exchanges start.
Sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Oh, bleeding out, nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? You don't close the deal when you have that opportunity. Your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially run.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Oh, looks as though she sustained a cut above the eye. Nice entry there, and able to finish.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target.
You have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get 2 rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Round 2 next. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way into the octagon as she heads back to the stool. That is a nasty cut that she is dealing with.
Distance now. That cut's pretty bad, and it's only going to get worse. You have to be smart with your escape.
All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots. And now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood, and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. Oh, heavy leg kick.
Lands another one of those beautiful leg kicks. What a kick. That one lands. Lands a nice leg kick here. Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, she told us she wanted to kick more in this one tonight, and she is certainly doing that to great effect.
She is doing it, and she's being very effective. She is winning the fight with her legs.
All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing, but down the line, boy, if she stays the course, it'll pay dividends. Beautiful shot lands to the leg. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Strong outside leg kicks. Just missed with the left there. Man, her leg kicks are so good. Well, she has certainly... Wow! Oh, she might be able to get her out of there now. Oh, she is in real trouble. Under 2 minutes to go. Man, these kicks by her are just solid, and she is showing no signs of slowing down.
No signs of slowing down. She can throw as many kicks as her opponent will allow her to. Oh, man.
All right, so she lands another leg kick there, and now you're starting to really see visible damage on the other side. I'm not sure how many more of these she can take.
She won't take many more. You'll start to see her fall to her back, try to grab with, because she will not be able to get any weight on her front leg, which will make her stationary and be in a lot of danger to get caught with something hard at the top.
All right, so the bruising on her thigh continues to worsen by the minute. I wouldn't be surprised to see a referee check on her at some point here.
I mean, he has to. Somebody has to do something, because when she starts limping around, when she starts moving in a labored manner, we got to make sure that she's still capable of fighting. Her mind says she is, but what if her body is just failing her?
Final seconds.
Massive shot lands. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Back to the feet.
Another one. Uppercut.
Goes down again. Oh!
Stop.
That will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Williams.
Well, the celebration is officially on in the